You may not know the name of this place, but you've definitely seen it before.
My name is Gladiator.
It was the backdrop for the movie Gladiator.
Hold this.
Prince of Persia. And part of the TV series Game of Thrones. It's called Wrzazat, a small town in southern Morocco and one of the most popular filmmaking destinations in the region. For foreign productions that need Middle Eastern backdrops, Morocco is both inexpensive and safe, and nearly half of the films shot in the kingdom are made in this town. They call it the Hollywood of Morocco.
Exactly. What we call the Hollywood, the Wrzazat, as a Hollywood. Yeah, so.
Amin Tazi runs two of Wrzazat's largest studios. He says foreign directors come for the city's dramatic light, wide variety of landscapes, and the dozens of sets his company offers.
So one day it can be Egyptian, and one time it can be Roman, and the other time it can be Persian.
They've got fake Egyptian temples, Tibetan palaces, even horses for hire. Most of these were built with styrofoam and plaster for biblical-themed productions. These walls were constructed for Ridley Scott's 2005 film, Kingdom of Heaven. National Geographic even used it for the series Killing Jesus, filmed here in 7 weeks with 4,500 extras and a crew of 250. Tazi says that's the other reason films come. Experienced local crews that help production save half the cost they'd pay in the US or Europe.
What's great about Wars is that beside the lighting, beside the beauty of the place, is like logistically it's very good. Everything is close by, hotels are close by to the different locations. People are very movie friendly and very efficient.
Tazi's Atlas studio opened in 1983 to host the Michael Douglas classic, The Jewel of the Nile. Since then, around 200 TV shows and films, like Babel, have been shot there. But Tazi says production has slowed in recent years. He blames the global financial crisis and regional uncertainty following the Arab Spring. Tazi's revenue dropped 50% between 2008 and 2013. The slowdown also affected the town's economy, since many of the tens of thousands of residents here rely on the cinema industry for their livelihoods. Abdelaziz Boudnayan started working on films in the mid-'80s. He eventually pursued his dream job, acting, famously playing Bin Laden in a Belgian film. But fewer productions are hiring today, he says. Now Abdelaziz sells tourist trinkets just to get by.
The city is poor. There is no culture, few job opportunities, and we are all just waiting. There are millions of dollars that come into the city, but the city is still poor.
And since Wrzazat's 2 theaters both closed in the past decade, residents can't even watch the films shot here. But there may be signs of revival. 22 films used Tazi's studio in 2014, up from only 12 the year before. Foreign productions spent $23 million in Morocco in 2013, according to the country's film commission, a number they say is going up. Today, the streets around Wrzazat are again busy as film crews race to meet deadlines. We're about 10 kilometers south of Wrzazat, and just in front of me, there's a major American television production taking place. It's called AD. Now, they wouldn't let us film in that direction, but I was just on set, and I can tell you that there's 3 massive buildings that were constructed over 12 weeks, dozens of trucks, actors running around. It looks like a small city on the hill.
Rome holds Judea loose in its hand only as long as the Sanhedrin is able to manage its people.
This is what they're shooting. The show hired around 500 locals to help. They do get tax incentives here. Foreign crews are exempt from paying value-added tax. But the real benefit, producers say, is the experience of Moroccan talent.
Making stories of biblical proportions requires that there be casts of hundreds, and to wrangle that many people and to have them to be so focused and understand what they're doing is a big part of what we're doing. It saves time, it saves money.
And that is an advantage, whether in the studios or also in Wrzazat.
Tazzy is confident that the current boom will continue and plans to build a brand new Roman-themed set this year. He's hoping to keep the cameras rolling and action going in Morocco's Hollywood.